We're here with Tajay, man, Acura bot builder and now builder of this, the Castrol Solstice, man. Tell us a little bit about this project, man.
Well, Castrol Canada actually took the top 5 builders across Canada and got supported by some of the top companies in the industry like BF Goodrich Tires, GM Canada, as well as Pioneer and XM Radio. We got together to build this one car as an industry build. This car was also supported by over 30 companies in the industry to produce parts that are now going to be available for production after the SEMA show.
Fantastic, man. So they've really come through and done some prototype stuff for you that's going to go right back out there on the shelf. See, that just goes to show the stuff that these guys are doing, just like in racing, the stuff that the custom guys are doing is going right back down and funneling back out, and you're getting to see those parts on the shelf. You know, it's that trickle-down technology, just like in racing. Now we're seeing it from the custom end as well. Take us through the car, Tajay, man. This thing's amazing.
Well, some of the cool factors of this car, bar none, is really this 12-piece massive wide-body kit. We got this kit built, and then we had molds built from them, and this kit that you see on the car right now is punched out of molds. The next crazy thing you got to see on this car is this massive braking system on this car. We've got 17-inch rotors in the rear, 15.5-inch in the front. Now, we have a proportioning valve to add more stopping power to the front, but it keeps the aesthetic tone in the rear. These are the largest brakes on any sports car out there right now. At the same time, we did a lot of hot rod kind of flavor to this car. Everything from the suspension to undercarriage to brakes to valve cover have been chrome and gold plated. Now, when we look at the motor, it's fully GM performance. Everything from the motor being a cobalt crate motor to the internals to the custom intake manifold to the ported cylinder head is all GM performance. We also added in there the Han 20G turbo system. We did a V-mount intercooler rad setup. We took the cable system off this car and ran pretty much a cable throttle body on this car instead of the fly-by-wire. What's also really amazing about this car is the suspension. We actually tricked this car out with the TN suspension from an S2000. Both cars were 50-50 weight distribution, and both cars were actually just 5 pounds apart from one another. So all we did was we micro-fitted that suspension into the Solstice. Now here comes the cool stuff, all right? This car has got a clamshell style roof. This car is designed to be a custom hardtop. We made it a clamshell style so that we could display the full audio from Pioneer into this car. But aside from the Pioneer audio, we also have a lot of cool figures of it. We got pretty much 2 computers on board in the car. One of them is an Apple Mac Mini. That's for the fun stuff. There's 5 cameras set out in the car. We can take live footage as it's going on, edit everything, and spit out a DVD and hand it to one of our sponsors whenever we want. We also have a GNet computer system in there that will do your live tuning. Everything from the standalone system to when you're driving in the car, it's all real time. You can tune your car on the fly. Also, we've got something really cool, and it's fingerprint recognition to actually start the car. This is something that we tried to do with this car. We wanted to make it keyless, and we've got retinal scanning to actually gain entry, and fingerprint recognition to start the car. All the interior has been wrapped and suede, and a lot of carbon fiber work was done in the entire interior, and then again painted. Now with the paint color, it's amazing because it took us 2.5 months to actually make this paint color. This color is a shade shifting color that shifts from a green to a gold, and it actually flows into the whole Castrol green as the offsuit. We've got massive 22-inch rims in the rear and 20 inches in the front. So as you can see, like, this car has been touched on every single angle, every aspect of it. We even have custom tail lights that were made through LEDs, and we've got the HID ignited system for our headlights in the front with the yellow painted JGTC style. So this is an 82-inch wide, badass car. So I hope you guys like it.
Tajay, tell these people where they can go and get more details on this car, because you touched on so many things here. Like you said, over 30 companies participating in these builds, 5 builders out of Canada, and you, of course, having to wrangle all those people and parts. Tell them where they can go to get online, maybe get some more details, look at all these participating companies.
Well, one of the things you can do is actually go onto the website at www.toptunersolstice.com. Or you can also hit it up on Google as the Top Tuner Solstice or Castrol Solstice. There's literally like thousands of sites that are dedicated to talking about this car and showing about this car. Or also pick up your latest copy of Performance Auto and Sound magazine. We've been featured on the cover of that magazine, and it's got a full, lengthy discussion of how this car was built from the beginning to the end. It's just extremely amazing.